If money and pricing are the places where your intuition suddenly goes quiet or fear gets loud, you're not alone. Today we'll invite Angel Barakiel and Archangel Chamuel, plus two gentle heart-centered crystals, into a short pricing clarity ritual so you can choose your rates and investments from self-trust instead of scarcity or guilt. Oh boy, isn't that something, especially when you're an empath, you're a healer, and how many times have we read or heard, figure out what your gift is and give it away? Well, it doesn't mean you don't get to be honored for all the learning, the teachings, the studying, the practicing that you've been doing over the years. It's okay, but it's a truth. And there were so many times, so many occasions like, should I do this? Should I not? Is this too much? Maybe I shouldn't. Oh my gosh. Am I going to lose everyone? Am I ever going to be able to make a decent income and do the things that I want to do and do more of what I love and not have to worry about finances? Huh. That is a common thread for so many of us, and it has been. And on occasion, I still get to I don't work with these kinds of things. And the crystals that we're working with today, so you can see it, green fluorite, fluorite in general is a soul stone, and green fluorite helps to raise your inner vibration so that, and connect with your heart center. For some of us, most of us, our heart chakra is green, others are gold, and others are pink or rose colored. So when our heart and our mind are in alignment and balanced, then it's easier to come from that place of self-trust, from your inner self, and connecting with your higher self, as well as Angel Barakiel, who is the angel of abundance, and trust that the guidance that you're getting is true and not just, as some people call it, monkey mind. I call it Charlie, my conscious mind, because it's like, well, nobody else is charging that much, or are you really sure you're going to be, are you worth that? I don't know. And then the other one is Archangel Chamuel, and we'll be working with Pink Mangano Calcite, so the two together help you connect with your heart center, not bypassing your conscious mind, because it matters that you feel in alignment. And if there's any doubt, you can use both of these together to help center, ground, in the sense of not lowering your vibration or your intentions. It's just about centering so that you can quiet the noise, the chitter chatter, the yeah buts, and the self-doubt and the guilt and whatever lingering poverty consciousness. Humans deal with it. And sometimes we're tapping into the collective's energy because of who knows what else is going on in our world when you're deciding things, when you're attempting to step out beyond where you've been before. So I'm checking my notes. Archangel Chamuel helps you recognize and accept yourself and the pricing that you want to do. Now, what I've done in the past, and I took the time to write these out, you can also use, okay, please, one at a time. So I will share the pieces of paper with you, and then we'll go into a little bit of a grounding and clarity ritual. Super simple. Oh, right. Thank you. So if you don't have green fluorite or Mangano pink calcite, pick a green that you have. Prehnite, malachite, epidote, okay? Something green. Let's see, what else is green? I don't remember off the top of my head. And for pink, if you don't have pink Mangano Calcite, use rose quartz, cobaltocalcite, rhodochrosite, rhodonite. Yeah, strawberry quartz would be kind of a real stretch, but you could. So something pink or something green, okay? And you can add pink mangano and or fluorite, green fluorite at another time. So here are the slips. So this is for, and I would write them out in two different ways to be sure that my conscious mind didn't kind of slip in there and you know, kind of muck up the works, if you will. So is this the right and perfect price, fee, rate for? And you would write in the blank. So this is a small piece of paper, right? And you want to keep the question very simple, very specific. So is this the right and perfect price, fee, rate for, whatever program, whatever job opportunity, and then the pricing here. And then I would place it face down. And the other way, or another way, is the opposite. Is this the wrong time to raise my fee price rates for in your program? And then I would put them face down and mix them up so that my conscious mind has no idea which piece of paper has what. Okay. I do have another one. And this is for an investment. The investment I am considering is a yes for me right now. And you can write down the investment name, but your angels and your higher self, your inner self, you already know what the investment is. Could be a mentoring program or the stocks. Be careful about that because the energy is always for right this minute. But an investment for mentoring or an investment in going to a retreat, something like that. And then the opposite is this investment for my highest and best good. Okay, and then this blank is just to writing the investment if you want. And again, now these are two separate questions. And again, I would just mix them up so I don't know. So my conscious mind, whom I'm named Charlie, because he's just too much of a chatterbox sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay, and put them face down. All right. So here's our simple ritual. And you can come back to this video anytime to just refresh yourself. Say, okay, and you cannot do this wrong. You do not have to follow every single thing to the letter. Just relax, feet flat on the ground, or in your favorite meditation pose or seat. Okay, and just hold the crystals in your hand. Does it matter which one you have in which hand? No, I just happen to have the green one, the green fluorite in my right hand, and the pink Mangano Calcite in my left hand. So okay. So the pink Mangano, or your pink, is infusing and flowing love energy into you. And then the green fluorite, malachite, prehnite, epidote, is, especially if you have an obelisk, would then be pulling or drawing out any feelings, thoughts, beliefs, energies, preconceived notions that are not in alignment with where you want to be, what you are considering, what you are seeking an answer or answers for. So you have your two pieces of paper, okay? And they're both face down on your desk or right in front of you if you are, seated on the floor. And you don't know which one it is, which one is which. So you just have them kind of like this far apart, okay? Angel Barakiel, Archangel Chamuel, and I'm holding these crystals right in front of my heart center. Thank you for helping me clear my mind and be open to the answer or answers that you are helping me see with clarity from a place of calm, serenity, self-worth, confidence, and empowerment. After you take your 3 deep breaths and just let go, put the crystals down to the side. And with my right hand, because I want the energy from the angels, my higher self, and I hold my hand, my right hand, over one of the pieces of paper. You can touch it with your fingertips. So let's imagine this is the tabletop, okay? See my notes? So this is the tabletop, and you could touch, you can put your hand on it. Now, this is not ideal for actually asking a question because we've got all kinds of notes, and this notebook is well loved and used. All right. But you could, if it's just a tabletop, desktop, or the floor in front of you, put your hand on the paper or just touch it lightly with your right hand, okay? And your left hand up. And if you feel your shoulders go down or a happy sensation in your heart center or your solar plexus, that would be a yes. So let's turn this one over. So this happens to be a positive. Is this the right and perfect price fee rate for your program or your program or the readings, your client sessions, whatever you're doing? And the price here, so it would be a yes. Okay, is this the right price? So you've actually put in a number. And the other one is no longer necessary because you got it. Now you could, if you wanted to, before turning over the first one, make sure that the negative one, the one that you're asking about, like it's at the wrong time, because that could also be a yes. Well, in this case, it could be a yes. So you might want to write out your note. Is it the right time to raise my prices, my fees, my rates? And if you got no sensation, no energy, and it just kind of went cool, then that would be a no. So there you go. All right. Same difference with the investment. So after you've done your little ritual, and I say little because it can be simple. We humans tend to make things complicated because, oh my gosh, I was brought up, if something didn't take like an hour to do, then I got to do it over again because it wasn't done right. Because something that you do quickly or comes easily to you is somehow devalued. And that's not always true. And your gifts are yours and they come to you more easily than they do others. And so it doesn't make your gift, what you have, your sole purpose, less valuable because if everybody else could do it, then they wouldn't need you, right? And you would have something else to offer. So what comes easily to you does not to other people. And they will hire you for your expertise, your experience. And it's okay to accept that because you get to have a good life too, beautiful soul. So at the end, just hold your crystals. Thank you. That's it. It can be simple. Now, you can make it more complicated if you want to, but it's not necessary. So have an amazing day. If you have any questions, pop them down below. If you haven't and would like to continue connecting, please subscribe. And until next time, beautiful soul, have an amazing day and trust the process that you have been working on or are working on, no matter where you are along your path. Whether you're been doing this for years, you're kind of in the middle, sort of, or you're getting started. You're exactly where you are meant to be in this moment. Until next time.